Why go out for pizza when you can easily make it at home? I'm going to show you how to make a classic yeast-based Italian pizza dough using my benchtop mixer. All I've done is fit it with a dough hook. If you don't have a mixer with a dough hook, that's fine. You can make this dough by hand. You're just going to have to knead it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get started. I'm just going to put the mixer lid down, and I have some flour in the bowl here. I'm just going to get the flour working on a very, very slow speed and pour in my yeast foam. Now, to make the yeast foam, we've got some warm water, a little bit of yeast, and some sugar. The sugar feeds the yeast, so it goes nice and foamy. And the heat in the water gives it the perfect environment to grow. We'll just keep kneading this on a low speed until all of the flour incorporates into the liquid. You have to be patient. It does take a little bit of time, but once you get there, your dough will be beautiful. Fantastic, my dough's perfect. I've had it kneading for about 3 minutes, let it rest for 10, kneaded it for another 1 or 2, and now it's ready to be popped into a bowl so it can double in size. So I'm going to release it from the dough hook, just like this. Move my mixer to one side, there we go, and grabbing a little bit of flour, we'll just sprinkle some over a board and then a little bit of flour on your other hand as well so it doesn't stick. Just pull it off the dough hook, give it a little knead. Oh, it's so smooth, it's beautiful. And now I'm going to pop it into an oiled bowl. Go, cover it in a little bit of cling. Don't have to pull it tight, just leave it a little bit loose because it might double in size, if not triple. That's ready to go. My dough has been sitting in a nice warm spot for a little while, just until it doubled in size. So now I'm going to take the cling off, pop that away. I'll tip out my dough. Whoop. Oh, knock him right back. There we go. This is my favourite part. There we go. Really pound the dough. No, you don't have to be gentle with it. Then we get in there and knead him again. Round it into a ball. Pop it back in the oil bowl. Cover it in cling. And pop it back in that warm spot until it doubles in size again. My dough has had its second proof and it's doubled in size. I'm just going to take the cling off and tip it out onto the bench. Oh, a little bit of flour. Pop it down. Go. And again, I'm going to knock all of the air out. We'll quickly knead it, just like so, and then we want to divide it into 4 pieces. Nice even pieces, so you need a nice even ball of dough to start with. It's perfect. All right, we'll just cut it down and then tear. Beautiful. And again. It's like doing a little karate chop. There we go. Now, I'll knead these balls just so they're nice and round. And what I'm going to do is pop these in the freezer. To do so, we'll place them in a freezer bag. The great thing about doing it this way is that you've always got some pizza dough in the freezer ready for you whenever you want to make a pizza at home. The other half of my dough, again, I will divide in half and then, just like so, roll it into balls and again, place it in an oil bowl to prove for the 3rd time. Just cover it with a little bit more cling. And when it's ready, we'll be able to get onto our pizza making.